never go feed her. Breaking the meter, God by the leader, never been easy. Maybe I would, but now the boy back, watch he undo heater.
Wow. Oh my god.
It's a great reaction.
I've never seen anything like that.
Freezing, heart been ice cold chilly. Yeah, put in that car, let's get it. Okay, know if I said it, I meant it. Okay, dodging my demons. Know your worth, what the cost like. Putting in work like all night. Know we got bills, don't call right.
I love being a director. You know, you basically set your own hours. Every time I'm doing my job, I'm literally just working on like a creative project. I get to go out and shoot and, you know, work with musicians and work with music on every project. The day of the shoot, I arrived at like noon. I had until 1 before the twins got there. So we spent that hour setting up lighting, making sure all of our cameras were dialed in, setting up the LED screen, and basically just making sure everything was set so that once they got there, we were like ready to go.
When we first heard the song by Cantrell, we was like, oh my gosh, this flow is so dope. We had to hop on it. So it was exciting to start creating to it. The song kind of gave us like an Atlanta vibe. So we were just trying to incorporate like technical moves, but also at the same time trying to make it like fun and turned up. For us, we knew there was going to be like a director that like put in certain effects, so we tried to incorporate that into our movement. While we choreographed, we were like, okay, this move will probably look cool if he had an effect here. Right. We were just keeping an open mind while we were choreographing. Can we play it now?
Freezing, heart been ice cold chilly. Put in that car, let's get it. Know if I said it, I meant it. Dodging my demons. Know your worth, what the cost like. Putting in work like all night. Know we got bills, don't call right. Yeah.
Technology is super important. Whether I'm just coming up with ideas, I'm always gonna need my laptop near me. Having a computer that lets me be as creative as possible is super, super important. A friend of mine had just opened up this LED studio. And basically you just have this giant LED screen. It's probably like 30 feet long and 10 feet tall. And then there's like this big stage area in front of it. We were able to light the room a bunch of different ways. So like for this particular one, we went a little bit more silhouetted, which worked really well because it kind of separated the artists from the background.
Breaking the meter, God by the leader, never been easy. Maybe I would, but now the boy back, watch he undo heater.
After I'd gone on their TikTok and like looked through all their videos, I saw they had this like tie-dye jumpsuit look that they used, and I really liked how it looked. So I asked them to bring one just like solid color outfit and then bring that tie-dye look. Really, I've just been wanting to use this paint effect on something. Basically what we did is we shot it one time, didn't move the camera at all, just kept them in the same exact spot. Shot the lead in to the dance move, and then I was just like, pause right here. Had them run inside and change, and then we compared to the original frame and just made sure they were exactly in the same spot. Basically the way this effect works is there's a 3D model of a person added into the scene, and then in Blender, the paint effect is added on top of those. So it's basically erasing the video and replacing it with the paint effect on top of that.
Know what it is? Been out by my sister Jit. By the we hop on the fence, we too legit. Know I'm from Georgia, where we be lit and we talk with a limp.
When we were walking into the studio, there's this kind of mirror hallway. And then once I got past it, I realized at the studio, they have these like huge mirrors that you can just roll around. So I said, why don't we basically just block off each side of this hallway with mirrors and just create this crazy kind of infinity room with the twins? And I was really excited about the idea just because like putting two twins in that room is like a really cool kind of optical illusion. So the way we set it up is like the actual hallway is here. And then we wheeled in this extra mirror, which you see in the background. And then we had one more mirror on this back wall. And it was really tricky to shoot it because obviously there's mirrors in every direction. So we had to hide one camera up here, and then we had to hide our other camera as a low angle looking up. And there was actually one point where I'm just lying on the floor in the mirror room, just pointing up with the VHS. But that was one of the biggest challenges, is just somehow figuring out how to film inside 2 rooms that are completely filled with mirrors.
Dodging my demons, know your worth at the cost line.
One of the really cool things about the stage setup is that it's actually built on a giant turntable. What that means is that the entire stage can turn full 360. So basically we just set up a static camera on a ladder overlooking this setup, and then we just turn the entire stage. It almost looks like we're pulling a camera from like up top here and following around, but it was actually just kind of an illusion created by the fact that the actual stage was spinning.
Whole nother wave, ain't no moving backwards, no division. 4K like it's Hewlett Packard. I know it ain't okay what I do to rappers, but I just get it itch and I let it happen, okay?
The whole experience was amazing to me. Like, usually when we're in that type of setting or on set like that, we're usually behind an artist. That was our first time where we were like being the artist on set. Right. So it was like a magical moment for us.
Freezing, heart been ice cold chilly. Put in that call, let's get it. Know if I said it, I meant it. Dodging my demons, know your worth at the cost line. Putting in work like all night. Know we got bills, don't call right.